Tell you what, I'm not really a fan of cutting these things. Kind of a pain in the butt, if you ask me. What's up, everyone? Aloha. So today we're going to do a little installation of the Airlight road grips for my BMW S1000RR. Little setup backdrop here you may like. You got the Harley-Davidson Softail Slim, the BMW S1000RR right here in front of you, and my Honda CBR1000RR. So with that, we'll get to the supplies. Alright everyone, for this installation, hopefully it won't take that long. You're going to need a Torx bit T55, as y'all can see, to go down under here. Get those guys off the bar ends. You're going to need an X-Acto knife or razor blade, you know, whatever you choose. I'm going to try this X-Acto knife and see how it works out cutting these off, the old grips. Some hairspray. Going to need some of that. That's what we're going to use to get the grips on the bars and actually get them to stick without leaving a permanent residue. Airlight, I guess, or Airlight, however you want to pronounce them. Authenticity, as you can see. You can put the code in. I think that's pretty funny. But these are the closest replacements. So you can see the BMW stock grips. Look how worn down these are. There's like nothing left on here. Slick as can be. Look at that side, even worse. The throttle over there. So yeah, as you can see, these guys are pretty much the same. I'll get these out the box for you so you can see them up close. And voila, here we go. So as you can see, Airlight, they got right grip for the throttle. It's a little bigger tube, I believe. And then you got the left grip right here. Yep, there you go, made in Italy. So as you can see, there, I mean, that's it, man. Right on, look at that. The only differences I see really, this looks a little narrower here up top than the stock. A little thicker there. And the bottom is a little thicker and taller, and these kind of go wider and flattened. I don't know if that's from actual use or, you know, what the deal is, but we'll get these on there. These are the closest to like BMW you can buy. I think I paid like $35, $40 for them, which is a steal in my opinion. I looked into the BMW dealer when I got this serviced, and they wanted about $160 for these two things with installation. I was like, no, I'll pass. So that gives us today to this how to install these grips video. So with that further ado, we'll go ahead and start the installation. Alright everyone, as you can see, I have my BMW S1000RR on my trusty pit bull stand. I highly recommend that. It's the best stand you can buy on the market. Alright, so down here we got the Torx T55. Boom. Had to go get one of these last night from Home Depot. It was only like, I don't know, $2-3. It's worth it. Or you can buy the whole set for like $13. BMW uses the Torx bits all over, as you can see. Pretty much that's what they use, European, all that good stuff. So with that, I will say I went earlier and loosened it a little bit. I had a hell of a time loosening this with this guy. It was like stuck, I guess, with rust or something. But it's tight now. But we'll go ahead and you just stick it in there and just loosen it up. Going left, of course, which will be that way. Just comes right on out. It's a long screw. Save some time by taking that handle off once I get it loose like this. And I'm thinking about getting some new bar ends. These are kind of losing their paint just from being out, weather exposed, all that good stuff. And you can see the rust that I had on there. Well, it was kind of hard to get that off. But there you go. There's the bolt and there's the bar end. That's kind of weighty. And there you go. You got some rust up in there too. And with that, we'll proceed to step 2. Alright, for this step, we're going to use the X-Acto knife here. And these are the non-heated grips, by the way. I don't have the heated grips. As you can see, I don't have the housing, which is almost a good thing because it's hot here in Hawaii. Why would I need that, right? But if you do, be careful. I've seen other videos where guys have changed these grips out. They've cut, you know, maybe around here, and there's really thin filaments down there for the heat wrap, the wire. And there's no protection on them. I mean, this is the protection. So you can cut them, and then you're in there for a really bad day. You know what I mean? For money, all that good stuff. So what I've seen recommended is cut it about right here, more towards the inside of the palm area, the bottom, whatever you want to call it. We'll start here. You can use a regular razor blade too, but I just want to use an X-Acto. And we'll cut down slice, since these are garbage anyway. Slick. Look at that. No grip on the bottom, but not on the top. and we'll proceed. So we'll start up here, cut this bad boy. Oh, that was nice and easy. And then proceed to slice it all the way down through, like so. Voila. And we'll have to go a couple times. No biggie, right? Alright everyone, we're back again. So that little X-Acto blade did not work as thick as this rubber is. If you have heated grips, I would still recommend it and just take your time. But I went ahead and got me a real razor blade because I don't have time for that. So we'll sit here and proceed on. This rubber is actually a lot thicker than I thought. There we go. Now we're digging into it. So we'll work on it, slicing it like so. May have to do it a couple times. So like I said, this is thicker than I thought it was going to be. And then we'll keep working at it and we'll get it off. Alright everyone, we're back. That took a lot longer than I thought it was going to, but I think it's because of these little grooves here. You see these little grooves? This is where the heated grip wires would go. And you're just going to want to go ahead and just peel this bad boy off. Hopefully it doesn't have like a lot of residue or glue or anything. But man, that thing is on there. I was surprised. Peel it around. Come on off, you. Tell you what, once you cut these things, they're done. So we'll continue to peel and voila. There we go. I must have been like right on that crevice. You can see where I cut down into the plastic actually. So we'll just go ahead and we'll clean that off with an alcohol wipe and continue on from there. So instead of using alcohol, I'm just going to use some hairspray. It makes sense, right? Spray it on there, kind of rub it around. Now, two things I wanted to show you guys. See those little grooves? There's a deep groove here at the top and a little notch thing right here at the bottom. And that's what I wasn't seeing. You can see where I cut the plastic. Luckily, I don't have heated grips, but as you can see, if you did, where it would cut the wires if you had to. So, should be good enough. We'll go ahead and we'll start the installation of the grip. Alright, on the grip here, as you can see, it says up and left. So you want the up side here. Got two little grooves in here. Looks like it goes here and here for the screws. So it's pretty, straightforward on where it's going to go. So I recommend that you spray down in there. Get some on the back side too if you want. Spray the handle. Help it go on. And just kind of wiggle it on in there. And it slides in there. Like so. So I was told, you want to give this thing about at least 30 minutes, or you'll have about 30 minutes to still maneuver it if you need to. But once you have it in there, you should be good. Squeeze it all the way up to the top, like so. Make sure the grooves are in there. They seem to be. And it doesn't go as flush as the other one, and that's okay. But it's flush on the bottom, and that's what matters and what counts. We'll sit there. We positioned it where we want it. Kind of sticky from the hairspray though. And voila. We'll leave it here. Let it sit. And you're going to want to let this thing sit for... I'm going to let it sit overnight before I use it. But after a couple hours, it should be good to go. Look at the grip. Kind of dirty from the box and my hand and the hairspray stickiness. But there you go. We'll put that bar end back on there. So again, simple bar installation. Stick the screw in there. Put it in. Get it going with your finger. Tighten it without the rest of the lever on there. Long screw, everyone. There we go. And then you're just going to want to cinch it down like so. And voila. Grips on there. Flush mounted to the bar end like so. A little bit of a gap there, but it's good to go. That's about as far as these are going to go. And there you go. There's your new grip on the left side. And we'll do the right. Alright everyone, same thing for here on the right side of the bike, the throttle side. Just loosen it up. And like I said, it's a long screw, so I'll skip this part. So everyone, after the last one and seeing it was kind of rough cutting it down here, I'm actually going to cut it a little higher and see how it works out this time. Alright everyone, so after making that cut, we'll go ahead and peel this one back too. I'll tell you what, I'm not really a fan of cutting these things. kind of a pain in the butt if you ask me. So we'll go around and we'll peel it back like so, and we'll finish peeling it off. Man, this was not fun, I'll tell you that. I mean, it's better than paying $100-something to get them installed by the dealer, but holy jeez, it was not fun installing them on my own. So there you go, peel it off. Got this little guy down the middle here. Go ahead and clean that up, and we'll get back to the installation of the right grip. And again, if you have heated grips, just be careful with this guy. It was a pain of a butt. So we'll put some hairspray on this guy. So, again, up, right. Spray some on the inside. And we'll work it in. Up. There we go. This one might be a little trickier because it is the throttle. And you got to get it lined up kind of exactly where you want it, because this is the throttle. So we'll get it in there. A little tougher this time. Alright everyone, there we got it on there. Got it in a little groove. Even on the bar end part right there. You want that looseness because it is the throttle side. Don't want to go too close over there. And there we go, nice and straight. We'll get that bar end on there right now. Again, as we put it on, the screw is a little rusted on mine, so just be careful there. And it's a long screw, so we'll go ahead and we'll just start working it up in there. I mean, I really like these grips. They're just like the stock ones. Maybe a little, they're like 95% of what it is. All right, we come back, we'll tighten this bad boy down, like so. And voila, there we go. New grips on the BMW S1000RR. So everyone, there you go. New grips on my BMW S1000RR. The tools and products you need again for review is going to be a T55 Torx. And R-Lite road grips is what I prefer. You can use pretty much any kind that will fit the BMW S1000RR, but R-Lite is the closest to getting those OEM grips without paying $160, $70. Like I said, I paid $30, $35. You're gonna need a razor blade, hairspray, preferred, instead of glue, so you can get it off next time easier. And here is the old grips. As you can see, worn down, completely slick on that side. Voila. And there's the new left and the new right. Alright guys, and with that, if you like this video, please give a big old thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I plan on doing more how-to and reviews of my bikes in the near future. You know, all you subs are a great gift, and I thank you guys, because this is why I do the hobby, because you don't make money from it, that's for sure. And with that, this Fireblade Pilot signing off. Until next time, aloha.
Damn.